Hello, everybody, and welcome to day 3 of the 2023 Beer Advent Calendar series here on MKE Beer Review. As always, I'm Josh.
I'm Ross.
And he's right here with me. We've also got Tyler back with us, from Nosy Neighbor out of Kenosha. Mr. Lau will not be joining us because Graham will not be having his first beer today. So it's just going to be the three of us, and it's going to be the Three Cellars Advent Calendar today. So had a couple of good beers to start this thing off. Very curious what day 3 is going to bring. So Ross and Tyler, as always, know what we're about to have. I'm going to crack right into my box next to us here and see what we're drinking today. So it's another can. We've got, Youngblood. Interesting. First date at Culvers. That is a very Wisconsin thing. It is a cobbler-style sour ale with peach, apricot, vanilla, and graham cracker at 9%.
9%. That's pretty high for a sour.
Yeah. It sounds tasty. So, crack into this thing. See what we got.
The Youngblood, of course, out of Madison, Wisconsin.
Let's not breeze by the name. I think the name is incredible.
Youngblood?
No, first date at Culvers. Like, that is so Wisconsin.
Yeah. It's very Wisconsin. I kind of feel like I need some cheese curds and a butter burger to enjoy this. Interesting glassware choice, considering you knew what we were going to be drinking.
I wanted to throw you off.
These are the fancy Lakefront Black Friday glasses that they released this year, which are actually really nice. To the nose on the first date at Culvers.
Ooh. Peach is definitely a star coming off of it. You actually get a decent whiff of graham cracker, which I don't normally get when they have graham crackers adjunct in there. You kind of taste that breadiness coming through, smell that breadiness coming through.
I don't really know what apricot smells like, so
Apricot.
I know it's not apricot.
I was going to say I actually do get some apricot.
Really? Interesting.
On the nose, yeah. Growing up, my grandma used to make something every Christmas that had apricot in it. It gives me that same smell, so it's interesting.
I'm kind of surprised how much actual vanilla and graham cracker I'm getting out of it. Like, all of the flavor notes that you'd expect on the nose are coming out of this. Plus a bit of a twinge of sour. Like, you can tell this thing is going to have some sour characters to it. Smells good.
No, Youngblood. So.
All right. Should we dive in?
All right. Cheers.
Cheers. Oh. That's sour. And that's tasty.
I haven't had a sour in a while. It's definitely kicking a little bit harder than normally.
That's legit sour.
But to your point, though, you get some of these like overly fruited sour. Sometimes it just becomes like a fruited beer with a little bit of sour flavor. That's got some tartness to it. It comes up really well, in my opinion. The fruit is there. It's got a good sweetness. What lingers in the back of it, which I think is really impressive, is that graham cracker vanilla notes at the end. It really does taste like you're kind of eating like a pie with a nice big sour note to it.
To me, the front end of this hits fruit, and then quickly you get that tart sour character that kind of really scales up mid palate. The fruit and then the sour, and then I think what lingers for me is more of the vanilla graham cracker. The fruit starts to kind of fade a little bit, and then you get more of those, like, sweeter graham crackery vanilla notes out the back. It's a pretty good blend and a bit of a trip.
The first thing that stands out to me was like the body on this. It's by no means like a slushy or anything like that, but it's like a medium high body. You know, it's pretty full. It's got that tart punch up front, but it's got a lot of residual sweetness that actually helps balance it out. It's not like it just continues to punch you in the face with sourness.
Yeah.
It kind of picks it up, and it supports that like fruity peach apricot flavor. I get a ton of fruit. And then, like you guys already mentioned, there is that graham and that like vanilla-y note on the finish that kind of complements and kind of gives you that full tasting experience that they're trying to give to you. So
Cleans it up a little bit at the end.
Yeah.
I will say the first couple sips were definitely like powerful sour because I've not had a lot of sour beers in a while.
Well,
so it just kind of caught me off guard a bit. But
and we drank a Bourbon County Stout right before this, before we sat down. So
Well,
this was a bit of a change of pace.
You guys are just abusing your palates right off the bat.
Pretty much. That's really good. All right. So we got to give this thing a score. That is, I will say, 3 really good beers out the gate in this advent.
3
calendar.
very different styles, which has been really cool. I mean, it's not like it's just stout. It's 3 really cool different styles.
Yeah. So giving this thing a score, Ross, Untappd, where are you going?
I'm going 4 1/4. I really think they hit this really well. I really like the nice, good tartness, and then the sweet balance out that they do, and then that graham flavor at the end, I think is really well done, really good, better than most I've had. So I'm going to say 4 1/4. I think it's really well done.
Okay. Man, I'm not a sour fan. I'm not shy about that. I've said it many, many times on this channel. However, I have learned to appreciate sours a lot more over the last couple of years, and to the point where I actually kind of like certain sours. This is one of the ones I like. Based on this style and sours that I've had in the past and cross comparing where I would place a sour, this is probably one of the better ones I've ever had. I'm going to go 4.5 on this.
Wow.
This is really freaking good. I would drink this without a doubt. Like this is a fantastic sour. And if you like sours, you're going to get everything you want out of it. And if you don't necessarily like sours, there's enough sweetness and fruit characteristics and stuff to, I think, make someone who doesn't necessarily typically like sours like this too. So it's a best of both worlds kind of beer.
Wow. All right. So first of all, I want to point out, this is when I pulled this out of the box and I read the description, I was like, this is totally like a nosy neighbor style beer. Like just go all in, you know? So I was really excited to try it. And first, I think we all agree that they pulled off exactly what they said they were going to do, which is always just a factor, right? I don't think that I was left with any sort of opinion of they missed the mark on what they were attempting to do. So that's a factor. For me, I think just a factor would be the amount of sweetness. I think it's good because it supports the flavors. If I'm trying to drink a full one or even try to attempt to drink a second one, I don't know if I could do that. It's a really good flight beer, or maybe like a half pour or something like that. Ton of flavor, nailed the flavor. I like the tartness to it, but I think I would probably pull back on the sweetness just a little bit. But I'm going to still give it a 4 1/4. I think it's a solid sour, and really enjoyable.
That was a roller coaster review. I had no idea where we were going with that. So.
I felt like he was going to go.
Got to leave you on the edge of your seat, you know?
That's right. That's right. Well, that's fun. Youngblood out of Madison, 3 Wisconsin breweries to kick this thing off. And and it's been 3 really solid beers to kick it off too. So well done, Three Cellars. Well done, Youngblood. This is awesome stuff. So day 3 down, we've got 21 more beers in this box to pound through over the course of the next 21 days. So thanks for sticking with us. Hope you're having fun and prepping for the holidays. So we will see all of you in the next one.
Thanks, everyone.
See you
Bye.
guys.